Food allergies are on the rise among kids today, as you know, but now there are some new guidelines for parents that say that there may be a new way to prevent allergies, and that is by feeding high-risk foods to children earlier than we've been told to do so before, even while they're babies. So here to explain all of this is adult and pediatric allergy and asthma specialist, Dr. Nita Ogden. Thanks so much for being here. These are sort of earth-shattering new guidelines. We have been told to keep babies away from dairy, to keep them away from certainly nuts for the first years of their life, because if they had a reaction, it could be life-threatening. So now what?
Right. These new guidelines, it's exciting. They're recommending something completely different. We're saying that these highly allergenic foods, that includes milk, egg, peanuts, can be started in the first 4 to 6 months of life. Starting with the rice cereal and those solid foods, soon after that you can start these foods.
That is amazing to me. It is so different than just 6 years ago when I had my son. Is the thinking now that because we've kept babies away from these highly allergenic foods that they've developed allergies?
There is that thinking that that delay that we've been doing may have led to an increase in allergy, and we have research that's coming out that's showing that when you do introduce the foods earlier, there's a decreased incidence of food allergy.
I mean, what's so scary is taking that leap of faith, is giving a 6-month-old a little bit of egg or a little bit of almond butter or peanut butter, because what happens if they have a reaction?
Right, so that is something a parent might have a lot of concerns about, and if a parent really is concerned, they should first talk to their pediatrician and an allergist about what to do and how to proceed, and this shouldn't be something that they feel uncomfortable about. But you want to do it slowly. One food every 3 to 5 days, watch for any signs, and also do it gradually. Do it at home, not at the daycare center, at a restaurant, so in a more controlled environment.
Okay, so one food every 3 to 5 days so that you're not mixing foods, so you know exactly what they are allergic to.
Confusion.
There's no confusion. And then what signs would there be? Hives?
Yes, hives, an itchy rash, a rash around the mouth or anywhere else on the body. More severe reactions could be lip or tongue swelling, difficulty breathing, coughing, vomiting. Those would be more severe, like anaphylaxis.
And those are terrifying.
Those are terrifying.
So if a child, and I mean an infant, basically a 6-month-old, has those, can you give them a mouthful of Benadryl and it will go away?
Yeah, you can give them Benadryl, but if it's more extreme, you want to call 911 because that's an emergency. That child needs epinephrine or an EpiPen.
But yet, I mean, there are so many kids in pre-K and in first grade and second grade that have allergies. It would be nice if we were able to get to the bottom of what was causing all of these and stop them.
No, it would be. And this is a step in that direction. More and more research is being done to show if these new guidelines and these steps are actually going to lead to a decrease in the food allergies. And then we can use them in a more primary care setting. Our pediatricians, our parents can be at ease and, do this without that fear.
So the thinking is basically that we have shielded our children too much from these foods, and then when you do introduce them, maybe at 5 years old, their systems can't handle it?
Yeah, exactly. So around 2000, we started telling parents, delay all these foods, and over this period of time, we've seen food allergies to these highly allergenic foods double, triple in amount. It's thinking that that delay had something to do with this. But there are other factors that are out there, genetic, environmental, that might be also playing a role in here.
Well, this is really an attention grabber, and we should let everybody know, please check with your own pediatrician before you do this to make sure that they're comfortable with you introducing these foods. But Dr. Nita Ogden, thanks for spelling it all out for us.
Thank you.
Great stuff.